Classic turn-based JRPGs are some of my favorites, and I just got done playing one called As Divine Dios. But is this one truly divine, or should you just say adios to As Divine Dios? As Divine Dios is the latest of the As Divine Kemco JRPGs to make it over to console, along with As Divine Hearts 1 and 2, As Divine Cross, As Divine Menace. All of these games are set in the world of As Divine, though they aren't really connected other than loosely. I won't spoil a whole lot about the story as it's something I just don't do in my reviews, but this time around, As Divine is being taken over by the Merc. You're playing as a deity named Izuyo, who ends up going on an adventure along with a few others that you get along your journey to take on the evil forces and of course try to stop the Merc. It's pretty typical JRPG fare. You even have the life tree Yggdrasil being a part of the story, which is something we see a lot in JRPGs. If you're familiar with JRPGs, or especially if you played any of the other Kemco JRPGs that have been released in the last few years, then you definitely know what to expect with As Divine Dios. You have, of course, equipment, items, gain experience, there's money, there's a Colosseum that you'll be able to tackle with multiple different ranks to earn some special items, special tickets that you can use for the lottery system to try to get even better, more powerful items. You're able to take your weapons and combine them with other weapons to get them slight little boosts and add different special abilities to each one of your weapons. Each character gains a variety of skills, of course. These skills can actually also be combined for a cool little system that you can set up for which skills and which combinations you want to use for your battles. These can be really devastating and really help you turn the tide of battle, and it's probably my favorite part about the battle system of As Divine Dios. Everything else was pretty much your standard fare. The main mission is pretty much your whole kind of cycle of going to a village, then dungeon, back to village for rewards, and then on to the next area. You do get the world map opened up a little bit once you get the ship and such, but it's not really that big of a world map to explore. There is the Colosseum to take on, there is some post-game content, but unfortunately As Divine Dios doesn't really do anything to truly stand out. Like those other Kemco JRPGs, it does have that lottery system, like I mentioned earlier, that basically allows you to use these tickets and points to get really powerful equipment, and you can do so right away. It pretty much negates most of the equipment that you're going to find scattered throughout the game, that's for sure. And there's also the microtransaction element. It's something that you never have to do, don't have to go into the menus by any means, but it is there to kind of tease you with things like 3 times experience or 3 times skill points for the sum of like $4.99. I am happy to report from the technical side of things there was no crashing or other major glitching. As Divine Dios is available now on the PlayStation 4 for $14.99. It does feature a Platinum Trophy. The game is also available on the PlayStation Vita, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PC. It was also originally released on mobile back in 2015. Overall, like the other Kemco JRPGs, there's nothing really inherently wrong with As Divine Dios. It hits those right notes of giving you that feel of the JRPGs that you've played in the past. However, it doesn't really do anything to stand out on its own or give you any kind of exciting gameplay that's like, hey, you definitely need to go out and play this particular RPG. It's also becoming crowded now with a lot of these style of games available. I think Dragon Sinker and Revenant Saga in particular are ones that I enjoyed a bit more than this one. With everything said, I'm going to be giving As Divine Dios a 6 out of 10. That's going to wrap up this review though. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.